Hello there, I'm Ariana CP Hunter, real estate broker, financial expert. And today I'm going to talk to people who want to get into the industry. It's going to be like a little bit of story time about the industry itself. Well, I see that a lot of people, they know what traditional real estate looks like. Single homes, buy and sell, maybe a little commercial, and that's all they know. And they see the big companies or they see a mom and pops, and they think that's it. And when they get into the industry, there's not a lot of options out there initially, because the ones who do a lot of hefty marketing are going to be the bigger companies. So they want your business, so they want to work for them, so they're going to approach you. And so that's, you're going to know what you see. That's the first ones, and they're good. They provide all kinds of services, but with that comes a big hefty price. And so it's they have their manuals, operations, how they run their company. And so some people might not like it. People might find this a turn off. And then they try it out and they're like, oh, real estate is not for me. It's not what I thought it would be. And they leave the industry. So this is the people I'm talking to. If you're getting into the business, the first thing I will advise you is to know yourself. If it's easier for people who already have been working in other industries and become an agent, or later in their lives, who already have experience in life, so you know who you are, you know what you like and what you don't like. If you get in it when you're younger, then it's kind of hard, in the sense that you don't know what you don't know, and you don't know what you don't like, and you'll know that until you start working. And so really, I'm going to tell you a little bit about me, right? When I went into the business, I was young, so I didn't have a lot of knowledge about myself or knowledge about the business. But I think I didn't do that bad. I think I did pretty good. I joined a company that was a husband and wife team. It was big enough to be run like a company, and small enough to feel like a family. And I loved it. And it was perfect for me. It was in a city. It was just a medium-sized city, so it worked out. I also have worked for big companies. I have worked for mom and pops. And so basically, I have changed. Sometimes it's very typical for people to move, for real estate agents, but there's many reasons behind it. And it is not all bad. It is that people change. You change your style, you change your needs and wants. So some people, you have to know yourself. You have to know if you are like more corporate, if you like more family oriented, if you want to serve the first time buyers, you want to serve the people who are retiring, you want to sell to people who are in the horticulture, winemakers, you could have factories, you could have people who's ranchers, you could specialize in flippers, people who buy and sell, investors, condos, high rise, apartment units, and they specialize just in that. And so that's a different markets and in different segments. Now, if you know yourself and you're happy where you at, you're going to serve your clientele better, and you're going to be more efficient. Of course, we help everybody. By law, we have to, and there's not a problem with that. But it is best when you are your best, and that's why it's so important to be where you feel comfortable. And so do a little research. Find out the first research, do research on yourself, know who you are, or at least where you want to start. And there's no bad place. Like I said at the beginning, you will learn what you like, and you start somewhere. Definitely start somewhere, and you feel it out and see if it is too steep because the prices are high. Then you find something that works for you. It's not all. The most popular is what you know, because that's what's advertised. But we don't run the business this way, like most people think or know. They think they know. There's brokers who are independent. There's brokers who belong to the MLS or the associations of realtors, and the ones who don't. But the ones who don't, they're not less ethical than the ones who are. It's just an association that they belong to, and network to move those properties. But there's a lot of properties that can move from brokers to brokers, independent brokers, and then they even hit the MLS. There's no need. We have enough buyers for those properties that they don't need to be advertised for the general public. We find buyers for them even before they hit the market. So there's a lot of stuff behind the scenes that people don't see, and that's the part that is exciting. There's it could be what you want it to be. This is like your style, your business, your way. Remember, you are all self-employed entrepreneurs, and so you should run it like you are your business, and you should run it the way you feel comfortable. Don't do nothing against what you feel is natural for you, because it will show. And I know it's not comfortable. Look, it's not easy for me. This is not my first language, so sometimes I get caught up in my language barriers, in the sense that not so much because I came here when I was fairly young, but still there is a little more slow movement there sometimes, and so that might be perceived as something slow, but it's just how I am, and that's who I am. So I'm okay with me. And like I said, it took me a moment to know myself and what I like and what I don't like, and how I can serve people best. And you get into your zone the moment that you're not conscious about yourself anymore, and you're conscious about helping these people out and helping the transaction go smoothly. And when you get into that zone, that when you are not longer aware of what's happening around you, in the sense that you are focused on getting this transaction done, you have arrived, and you're in the right place. Because so many people, if you feel so conscious of all these things, you'll know when you know, and you should know, because you're going to have somebody who's above you looking, supervising your work. But there will come a time where you will know what to do, and you will be able to execute, and so you will know you have arrived to where you should be. But I said, moving is not bad. You should follow, because you will change with time. Your taste, your style will change, and so you could change with your business. And you could change the business markets as you change, and find where you feel comfortable. I hope this has helped you. I know it's a little longer than what I usually do, but I wanted to go ahead and share that information with all of you, all y'all that would like to go enjoy the real estate industry. Till next time.